We have a very strong focus on new technologies and really exciting emerging technologies that really could change the way industries operate.
I was attracted to engineering microstructure for my PhD, basically because of the high quality research being done here.
This mix of research projects and focusing on different aspects of research would really attract me here.
We are doing physical metallurgy, but I would say we do it in a very state-of-the-art way. So we combine many techniques in a correlative way and also across different length scales. We do roughly 50-50 fundamental research and applied research. You would learn much more than just, doing the lab work, the research and writing it up into a thesis. Science communication skills are very important, so that might be presentation skills, that might be writing skills. You will gain a few leadership experiences, for example, supervising more junior researchers or leading side projects.
There's people doing honors projects, they're doing research as a master student, we have plenty of PhD students. But there's also bigger projects where we have a couple of postdocs.
We have currently students from all 5 continents, and this is something we are very proud of. Initially, most of the students we recruited were sort of physical metallurgy background. Now it's a bit broader, so there are some mechanical engineers, there are manufacturing engineers, there might be computer scientists.
And this made the culture really very inclusive. And we also got to learn different things from all the people.
Despite the fact that we are heavily invested in our research work, doesn't stop this wonderful group from undertaking social activities or getting to know each other better.
I guess people will say also of this group, they're all, having coffees a lot of the time. But honestly, during those coffees, we are talking a lot about, how we can solve certain issues in the lab. That's also very often when new ideas are sort of formed.
Everyone just goes out of their way to help you, offering advice. Very, very friendly, and you just feel welcome all the time.
International collaborations definitely provide a range of different expertise being contributed to our research projects. And we also have this opportunity to meet the people around the world and make connections with them.
Many of our students have industrial partners. There might be opportunities to go visit these plants, see the real-world manufacturing, talk to the engineers there.
For example, as international partners, we're working with European aerospace companies, make components for aircraft engines.
I get to know maybe my future colleague or my future workplace.
Not everyone can build these kinds of collaborations.
We have access to excellent equipment here at UNSW, so that might be characterization, processing, testing, modeling, etc.
UNSW has the highest science and engineering ranking in Australia, and the campus is also very nice. I love meeting the people here and attending the activities here.
I went to a few different campuses, tried out a lot of different open days, looked at different communities, and UNSW just had the most sort of on-campus community feel.
Now, UNSW get called the Australia's global university.
I originally chose UNSW because it does have a very high proportion of women in engineering. I think it's one of the highest in the Sydney University.
The most attractive thing about this city is actually about the lifestyle. I love picking up fresh fruit and flowers at the farmers market.
You see so many food from different countries just because this is a multicultural state with several people living here.
There's many ways to counterbalance the everyday work life. You can go on a bushwalk if you like. It's quite easy to get out of the city. Or if you want to stay in the city, there's plenty of places to go.
I'm really very proud of this group that I've built from scratch, really. Firstly, because I believe, everyone's different and has unique skills and how this all works together. Ultimately, what I'm most proud of is if our former students sort of find their dream job, really, here or internationally, and some of our alumni now work at awesome places. So, for example, at Sandia National Lab, or some also went to companies and are now, for example, the head of an R&D department.